And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Ali LaForce.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Back to Barnes. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to quickly. A three-pointer off the mark. And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
And here are the Raptors now, following the bucket by the Spurs. And it's Ingram missing. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. A 3 from Barnes. And it's Ingram with the rebound. And here is Barnes. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. Better get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's Kessel.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Raptors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And the first one drops. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Here's Wembanyama. Shoots over Pirtle. Wembanyama, no good. And the Raptors with possession. 4-point game. Barrett. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Ali LaForce on the sidelines.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Ali.
This kid has tops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Barnes can't get it to go. Driving to the basket.
Explosive move by Fox, and if you're the defense, you've got to come to expect that.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. San Antonio making a switch here. For 3, Ingram. They grab their own miss. Pass to Barrett. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Spurs with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
The Raptors making a switch here. 2 points. That one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Shed from the arc. Rebounded by Castle. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Over Barrett. Hits the front of the rim and out. Raptors trail by 8. Here's Dick. For three, Ingram trains the three-pointer.
Silky three-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
To the inside. Here's Fox. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Shed. No scoring in this one. Screen by Berto. Here's Barrett. It's hauled in by Cornette. Johnson right side. And so the first quarter's in the books. Spurs out in front. They lead by 5. We'll be back shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Spurs.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Here's Wembanyama. Misses the fadeaway jumper. Pass to Shed. Raptors moving the ball around. Mobo. The rebound by Johnson. And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries, and with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Fox. He takes it in. Outside Harper. Johnson from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Mobo. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Fox. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
It's rebounded by Dick. Toronto trailer. And here's Ingram from the arc. They get it again. Dick with it. Still scoreless. 5 on the clock. Here's Quickly. San Antonio with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. To the middle. Inside. Wembanyama.
Short trip to the rim for Wembanyama. That's a nice finish.
Now Quickly. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called punting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
So both teams changing it up here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Right side, Fox. .141 left in the first half of the game.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
Pass to Pirtle. Back to Barrett. That that one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
Barnes the screen. It's Fox with the drive.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Outside Barrett. Screen by Pirtle. And it's Barrett penetrating. That ball's off target. It's his third miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. To the paint. Here's Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
We're getting a chance to see Johnson's athleticism. This man can really get up and throw it down.
On the wing, Barnes. Back to quickly. There's the triple. Rebound by Johnson. Spurs leading by 7. And it's Fox with the jam.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
You can see which team has the swagger right now. And so that brings the first half to a close. Spurs lead by 9. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Raptors trailed by 9. And there's the drive. Pass to Barrett. It's up a 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
And that's just using his strength to fight for that rebound. And then Barnes able to send it back.
Outside, Fox. Vassell outside. 3-pointer. And that one is off. And stolen by Vassell. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
A 3 from Quickly. Rebound San Antonio. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Fox with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. A 3 from Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it. For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Quickly. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one.
Raptors trailed by 11. Here's Ingram. Makes it off the glass. Ingram's got 5 points so far.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Barrett for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Wembanyama slicing to the basket.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Barnes outside. Takes the 3. And the Raptors miss again. Spurs leading by 11. Floats one. Got a piece of it. Good work defensively by Johnson. On the wing, Johnson. Here's Wembanyama for three. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. It's good.
Not just a jump shooter. It can operate inside that restricted area.
Fox.
This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce.
Not to be denied there. Allen playing hard. A little contact, not going to bother.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
To the wing on the left. Back to ball. From deep. Rebound by San Antonio. Castle attacking. Right side Barnes. Back to Castle. Vassell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama screen. Spurs need to get one up here. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Into the lane. Strus with it. Castle covering. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Out to Fox. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Did you guys see that? My goodness, Allen got crazy talent.
Pass to Vassell. It's Barnes on the wing. Castle on the wing. Over Mitchell. Castle misses. And he lobs it up top. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Coach Kenny Atkinson hit the ground running last year with the Cavaliers. He said Donovan Mitchell gave him the blueprint, adding, Mitchell told me our next step is empowering Evan, and me and Darius Garland can be great together. So there's no reason we can't be. So a lot of it came from him. He had a grip on where his team needed to go. BA, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And Cleveland has possession. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. 1:44 left in the first. Here's Fox. Ball flying with a baseline jumper. Cleveland leading by 3. To the inside. Vassell with the rebound. Fox with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Mobley grabs the board. And the Cavs with possession. Stolen by Wembanyama. wants it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
13 feet out. Vassell outside. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Ball into the lane. Mobley outside. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's easy pickings right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
And it's Fox missing. And Ball will bring it up here for the Cavaliers. It's a three-point game. Strus's shot is off. Outside Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Shot from 16. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Cavaliers on top. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Waters, covered by Merrill. Here's Harper. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little, Greg.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Well, if you give Garland even the slightest lane, you can be sure that he's going to take it right to the rim.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama hammers it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Outside Mitchell. Ball outside. And Ball throws it down.
Well, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Pass to Harper. Now here's Wembanyama. Checked by Mitchell. The big man, Wemby for two.
And looking very coachable out there. Harper ran the play effectively and got his team a look.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Ball. And he's going for the oop here. Now here's Mobley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Cavaliers lead by 3. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Spurs trail by 3. Now here's Fox. Here's Harper. 5 on the clock. Back to Fox. From behind the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. Pass the ball. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
You know what? The size ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Brian?
On a mission. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go from the wing. Sohan with a rebound. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Harper. Fox deciding where to go with it. Here's Wembanyama. Strus grabs the miss. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell driving in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now Mitchell. Mitchell showing some muscle.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizing.
So we conclude the first half. Cleveland on top. They're up 7. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Spurs trail by 7. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs are having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
On the wing, Strus. No good with the triple.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Cleveland shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Here's Ball. He has 6. From deep, Mitchell. Okay! Mitchell from way out.
He's always a threat to bury a catch-and-shoot jumper. Mitchell doesn't waste time.
Down low. Left side, Barnes. Vassell outside. 6 to shoot. Over Strus. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Cavaliers lead by 6. Inside. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Spurs trail by 8. Fox with speed. Vassell outside. Driving to the basket. Mobley grabs the board. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Showing off the major hops. Wow! Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
Out to Mobley. Vassell with the rebound. Pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. Wow, Fox gets it done in close.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Here's Mobley. That one's good for 2. Mobley's got 8 points.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And it's Fox penetrating. And the shot's good.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. An excellent display of speed there.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
They get it back. Mobley. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Mobley's got 6 in the quarter. Outside for Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. On the wing, Fox lets the 3 fly. Fox can't get that one to fall. Cleveland leading by 8. Mobley outside. Knocked away. Oh, Fox with a steal. Now Barnes, covered by Mobley. Barnes, no good. To the middle. Outside Strus. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
For you, we're live at the American Airlines Center. We're in Dallas, Texas, the home of the Mavericks. All live on 2K Sports. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Gilgeous-Alexander just taking the initiative, driving to the cup with purpose.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Jalen Williams lethal from deep, folks. You can't allow him to get comfortable.
Thunder off to a quick start here. It's a 5-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Out to the right wing. And that one's good. Flag.
Using the size, flag going to work around the rim.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
To the middle. It's stolen by SGA. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Dallas. Left side, Irving. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. And a wide open look for flag. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, they give him the mid-range jumper, and he has to make that.
And it's in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shea? Creating a bucket. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Back to Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
13 feet away. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Bucket is good.
But just a spectacular display of ball handling from Kyrie, opening up the look there.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Thunder with the lead. Wallace outside. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Wallace with the ball. Lively defending. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Russell with it. Pass to Marshall. .54 seconds left to play here in the first. Thompson for the triple. Fires from deep. Now Marshall. Defended by Caruso. 6 to shoot. And another shot. And it's good off the back rim and in. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Caruso. Wiggins surveying the floor. Shoots over Washington. And it's Wiggins missing. Pass to Lively. And that one released in time, but no good. It's a tie game in Dallas. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
In the corner, Wallace with it. Drills it from outside. Wallace has got himself on the board with 3 there. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 3. Here's Lively. It's good.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Over in the corner, Williams. From the arc. Christie with the rebound. Here's Russell. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Williams from outside. Hands it from downtown. Williams has got 6.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Substitution on the court.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Kevin?
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's SGA. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Mavericks trailed by 4. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the beat first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Lets it go from the wing. And Davis pulls it down. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Washington. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 5-on-3 break. Shoots the 3. Wallace, good. Wallace has got the lead up to 7 now for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
SGA feeling it out a bit. Out to Wallace. This one for 3. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Here's Lively. Dallas again missing. Now the Thunder with it. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Irving with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. 54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Davis. The 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Here's SGA. No good on that one. Outside Irving. Lots of room. Good. He hits the jump shot. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 12-4 run. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Mavericks trailed by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Washington. And so it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've dictated the pace
For you. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Now here's Lillard. No good with a layup. You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Drew Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. The shot by Lillard, no good.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Cunningham throws it down.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
Pass to Klingen. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
He was gripping the rock on the way to the... slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
For three, here's Lillard. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the dunk by Duran.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Back to Lillard. Avdia outside. And he jams it home with authority.
Not just a score. Lillard knows it's his responsibility as the point guard to involve his teammates.
Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard-won, but a foundation is being laid.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Cunningham. Thompson outside. Harris on the wing. Detroit moving the ball around. Harris a screen. Shot clock at 6. Portland with a rebound. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Lillard with the ball. And it's Ivy picking him up. Here's Avdia. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
We're used to seeing Harris from the outside, but Tobias, he can step up. He's got the size to do some things down low.
And Cunningham throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
A nice shot by Lillard. Lillard's got 9.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Here's Thompson. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Portland leading. Pass to Avdia. Back to Lillard. Double team on Lillard. Avdia from outside. Duran with the rebound. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers.
Substitution on the floor.
16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Lillard. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. 11 points in the game.
One way to beat good defense, use that double clutch.
Harris misses. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 3.
14. The Trailblazers. 17.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers?
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that on paper isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Outside Sharp. It's Williams, high post. On the wing, Grant. Clock at 6. Rebound, Detroit. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Inside. And a two-handed jam!
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. LeVert with a rebound. Detroit leading by 3. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, BA. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Here's Sasser. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. Blazers trail by 5. For 3, here's Lillard. No good. He's 5 for 9 in this one. Sasser with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Now the Blazers moving it up. Lillard takes it right to the rack.
On the fast break, Lillard's quickness makes him almost unstoppable. Just beating the D up the floor.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Detroit leading by 3. Thompson in the post. Still without a bucket. Now the Blazers moving it up. Holiday has the open look. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Pass to Jones. Outside for LeVert, who is stolen by Lillard.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Holiday. Count that one. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, Drew is so crafty when he gets to the rim.
Floats one up. Duran with the bucket.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
The shot by LeVert, no good.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Lillard looking around. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Kamara, that's good.
Just keeping the game simple. Lillard's pace.
Oh, my goodness. How
Wow.
about that?
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close. Wow! Lillard with the jam.
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
Robinson on the wing. Here's Thompson. He takes it in. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Lillard outside. To the paint. Here's Kamara. Lillard outside. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Substitution on the floor.
Just 4 seconds left in the second period. There's Cunningham with a 3. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Portland ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
29.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage. The officials were right on top of that one.
These are his first free throws of the game. And that one misses. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Here's Cunningham. Clinging with a defensive effort. Portland leading by 5. To the middle. Out to Lillard. Here's the 3. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Down low. Here's Holiday. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jaden Ivey.
What you love about Drew Holiday is he's a true teammate. He's selfless and just wants to see his whole squad win.
Cunningham outside. Ooh, assertive from Cunningham.
Pretty clever move by Cunningham, calling for the play to get himself some space to work with.
And here's Lillard. 22 points for him. Pass to Abdia. 5 on the clock. Portland needs to get off the shot here. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Pistons trail by 7. Here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. And the bucket is good. Cunningham's gotten 4 this quarter.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Detroit making a change here.
Number 28.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. Abdia outside. Back to Holiday. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Holiday's got 7 points.
and just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Pistons trail by 5. Grant Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. He just gets the job done.
Cunningham with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. Pass to Ivy. Detroit moving the ball around. Back to Thompson for the tie. Rebounded by Kamara. Trailblazers lead by 3. Now here's Holiday. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Outside Kamara. 6 on the shot clock. Over Thompson. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. LeVert, that's good.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Here's Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holiday's got 5 points now this quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pass to Stewart. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Outside Sharp. Off the outside. Here's Holiday. Three-pointer. The rebound by Stewart. For the lead. And the bucket by LeVert. LeVert's got 6. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Avdia. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Pistons ahead. Up by... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Cunningham. Got it. Good job in the low post.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
Here's Lillard. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Lillard.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again. He got the big one to tie it up, but really wanted to put them in front.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
And he lays it up and in.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Portland leading. They kick it out to Murray. Oh, from deep. Jones grabs the board. Pass to Stewart. To the paint. Here's Clemens. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession. Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Portland making a switch here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Lillard on the take. And the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, wow, what a dangerous move on that drive. I mean, when Dame is coming in strong, it is so tough to stop him.
Holiday lays it in easily.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Ivy outside. Now Harris. Now here's Ivy. He got it.
Big-time stuff from Ivy. A prime-time player on display.
Holiday outside. The putback. Oh, it misses. The Pistons trailing. Here's Harris. Sinks it in the post.
My gracious, you love how willing Harris is to step up. He is fearless in those moments.
Now Duran. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
What an injection of energy from Duran. Working hard to find points for his team.
Lillard converting inside.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Here's Holiday. Now Lillard. Holiday outside. Now Avdia. With the drive. Yes, sir! That one goes!
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now Lillard.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up 2.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Now Harris. Oh, he can't get the layup. From downtown. Holiday. Soft touch for the tip-in.
With ice in his veins, Holiday makes the big play.
Jalen Duran. Williams rips down the board. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop it.
I can't lose.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
It would be my 4th love. It would be my fucking 4th love. I missed the 5.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Oh, money!
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
I got you, buddy.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
And the Pistons call time here. They're behind by 5. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
So it's Portland picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end.